from dealing with those tantrums to choosing the perfect snack, we are kicking off a brand new segment. It is called Ask the Mamas.
Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Let's get you over to Erica with the moms.
The mamas. Raul, are you excited about this new segment or what? It is called Ask the Moms, and this morning we're talking to real moms, getting their real advice on all of your parenting questions. So let's meet today's panel, shall we? First, we have family medicine doctor Melinda Silva. We also have in the middle there, mommy blogger Mary Burt Godwin of the Mama Mary Show, and we also have psychologist Rachel Goldenhar from the San Diego Psych Association. Good morning, Mom.
Good morning.
Do you prefer moms or mamas?
I'm Mama Mary.
Mama,
so
you
Mama
prefer Mama. I like Mama. You
too.
like Mama too? Okay, me too. Maybe we can rally together and change the name of this because I like Mama a lot too. Okay, let's get first to our first viewer question.
Hi, I'm Monica, and this is Bodie, and he's almost 2, and he's starting to show signs of tantrums. How can I cure those and react to them? Thank you.
Oh, she's not alone, right?
Okay. Well, first of all, definitely important to know that tantrums are completely developmentally normal and they're to be expected. And what's going on is the child is individuating. They're kind of separating from mom and dad and saying, you know what I want. And that's a completely normal thing to happen. So to expect that you're going to see that behavior. And really, it's a scary world out there for a 2-year-old. There's lots of stimulation, there's lots of things going on, and it can be really overwhelming. So thinking about how you can really set a very kind of comfortable environment and setting the expectations and kind of thinking ahead of how you can prevent the tantrum from happening.
What the triggers might be.
Yeah.
Like
So
knowing
you're
ahead
not
of
caught
time.
off guard, basically.
Yeah, knowing ahead of time. And they like to make choices and be the one in control. They like to assert themselves. So if you kind of give them 2 choices, like my kid didn't want to get out of the bath. So they started screaming and I said, okay, well, do you want to get yourself out of the bath or do you want me to get you out of the bath?
Okay.
Both of them got them out of the bath, and then 9 times out of 10 the kid said, oh yeah, I want to get out. And then, you know, but they are the ones in control. But also I let them have their tantrum sometimes and walk away and not give weight to it.
If you're not in the middle of the mall or
Right, yeah. And they're not hurting themselves, right?
And sometimes there's the point of no return. You see that it's like getting closer and closer, and sometimes it's gonna happen, and sometimes there's nothing you can do. You just have to let it ride it out, and then keep them safe.
Talk about it later, right?
Yeah. What about
when you're home, in the confines of your home.
And you're calm too, and in the quiet voice, and just talk about what happened maybe, and what set them off and their feelings, and give validation to their feelings.
Yeah.
And that's really important to also note that when they react, that you don't overreact. And I think because they're looking to you for security. So if they're overreacting but you're calmer, they're going to mirror that more.
Okay.
So I think it's very nice to say, you take a deep breath and just relax, and you know, as you say, walk away and then come back.
Sometimes just mirroring their experience and just saying, I know you're really upset right now. I know you're really frustrated. And they'll be screaming and crying, but you're just giving them, and you're explaining to them what's going on.
Okay.
And that sometimes can help it. And maybe they're still going to scream, but what you're doing is giving them words to what they're feeling and their emotions.
And staying calm. I think that's very
Yes.
Taking
It's hard to do though.
Yeah. Taking a breath.
All right, let's get to our next viewer question.
This little guy just transitioned into a big boy bed and keeps waking up throughout the night. Exactly. How do we keep him in his bed throughout the night?
He's cute.
Keep transitioning to the bed.
Yes.
Oh my. Well, I waited till they were 3 and they were a little bit older.
Okay.
But one tip is to get them an alarm clock, so that there's a lot of cute ones out on the market right now, but then they can't get out of the bed, set the expectation they wake up and they get out of the bed when that alarm goes off in the morning. Doesn't always work. Bribery is also good.
Yeah.
Bribery works.
Yeah, and I mean, I call that rewards, and just setting up some sort of reward system. Think about what your child might like, and if they can sleep, you can set up a little chart. If they can make it in their room, if it's even 1 night, or you can do 5 nights, and sometimes they need the reward right away to see that they're going to get that. But think about maybe a toy or something that they would like, and that's okay, because they're working towards that, and that will help them do the behavior.
Right.
And I think it's important just to communicate with a child, because sometimes they might just want to get out of the bed because they're afraid or they had a nightmare or something. So to reassure the child that it's okay, I'm right next door to you. Because I have 4 children, and my children, sometimes they just wanted to sleep in my bed, and it's cultural for us to keep our kids in our bed. I mean, they did studies to show that family beds, what they call it, gave security to the children. So you have to really decide what your own values are as a family, if that's okay or not. I mean, I don't want them in my bed all night, but if they want to come in because they need that extra love or nurturing, that was okay. You know,
my 4-year-old still comes in, but we put her to bed in her bed, and as long as they fall asleep in their own bed and get used to that process. But if they sneak in the middle of the night, and you can't kick them out. Come on.
It's really hard.
They're hard to kick out. Okay, let's get to our last viewer question.
We can't afford daycare. Sometimes I worry that our toddler doesn't get enough socialization. What do I do?
So this is actually, it's important to realize that your child is actually getting quite a bit of socialization just on a day-to-day basis at the grocery store, out doing errands, just, you know, with the clerk here and there. So your child is getting socialization. But another thing that's really easy is just taking your kid to the park. And your child is going to meet other kids, you're going to meet other moms and dads, and you're going to be able to form play groups that way, or just get together and socialize. So there's ways that you can actually socialize without formally having your child in daycare. What do you think?
The Mommy and Me classes, there's a lot of those, and like baby yoga. I used to go to Mommy and Me yoga, and art classes at Art Soup, and different places they have where you can go with your kid, and then there's other kids there.
Or even just having a girlfriend over who has a child at your house.
Yes,
absolutely.
Almost every community also has rec centers, and the rec centers have very affordable classes where for 1 quarter it's $40 or something, so that you're taking your child there every week, and then you're meeting other mothers and you get to network. So, and there's a lot of fun things to do in San Diego that are actually free.
Absolutely.
I mean, they'll have in the library, in your local library, you could check because they have free reading time with the kids.
And
then there's going to be other kids there that are that age where they can interact with those kids, and it doesn't cost any money.
Okay, ladies, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. Stick around, because the moms are going to be back answering more of your questions later this hour. You can also send the moms a video question like you just saw a second ago. Just send us a YouTube link to your question or email. You can email us the video directly at fox5morningnews@tribune.com. Did you get all that, Raul?
Not only did I get all that, I dealt with all that. I'm still dealing with all that over the last couple months. Good stuff. Good advice. A lot of that works.